Barnhus. I don't know, the slightly avant-garde, the things that are not really fit in, or something that is not really a mainstream, that only reminds you of mainstream things. And yeah, that is left of the center. that's the soul. Yeah. And of course, like, I don't know, something you can dance to.
Nice.
Escapistic music that appeals to half of the music should appeal to some intellectual thing, and half of the music only to the ass. The next release we do is, I'm embarrassed about this, but we have not released so many women on the label, and now it's the first woman that we released, and it's the girl called Esther Silex. She's from Cologne, and she makes, like, the EP is it's the missing link between, like, I don't know, EBM. It's not a missing link, but it's like really, it sounds like crowd house, crowd music, like EBM music from the late 80s, and also, like, I don't know, house music in a way. And but really seriously music with a lot of attitude. And yeah, I couldn't be happier to release this music. Like, now the only thing now is we're talking a little bit like how the artwork should look about this, because like she wants one thing and we have an idea and we want this, and we're trying to meet in the middle. But that's the next one. I think, I don't know, I don't know what year this is. I think maybe it's 2006 or something like this, or 2005 even. And I'm in Stockholm and I'm warming up for DJ Kotze. And DJ Kotze was like huge for me then, like a hero. So I was playing before him, and then he played, and then we got drunk together, and then we went to his hotel room, and I got more drunk. And I was like, I smoked some weed with him, and but he didn't smoke. It's good. He was like, no, but I did. I thought I could handle it, but I couldn't. So I threw up through his hotel window, and I think that made a lot of impression of him. Like, I think he liked the guy, and I gave him a CD with my music. Like, back, it was in the days when you would have a demo on a CD. So I gave him a CD of the music, and then a couple of months later, he wrote me an email and said, like, wow, I want to release this music. I'm going to start a label. It's going to be called Pampa Records, and I want to release this. And one of the track that I sent him was Purple Track.
Yes. 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 Yes.
First of all, like, okay, I don't know what end to start, but Sweden is super influential on so many levels, good and bad. Like, first you have all the writers, all the songwriters, like Max Martin and Shellback and Bloodshy and Avant, and they make all the music for Britney Spears and Katy Perry, and like all the tracks for that. Like, they have between them they have so many US #1s. It's really impressive, and like, kind of, I feel sorry also that I don't know, but I'm proud also. I'm proud that we have that small country like Sweden can produce music that is heard all over the world, like ABBA and Roxette and like #1 hits, from all the artists. But we also have like Swedish House Mafia, and we're kind of responsible for that whole, not responsible, but we're a big part of the EDM movement in a way, and Erik Prytz. But of course, I come from, my big heroes when I grew up was Adam Beyer, Carl Ekebusch, Alexi Delano, Jesper Dahlbeck, like the early 90s techno, like hard techno things, and that's my where I grew up, on the dance floors I grew up in, was those guys playing, and so I owe them so much in a way. But there's also like early. Now that I started when I explored more music from Sweden. For example, this is a good recommendation for anybody. You should check out an artist called Ralf Lundsten, and he had a studio called Andromeda, and I think he's like started out synthesizer music in the 60s, and it's super experimental and very inspiring music. And I think anybody that's interested in like experimental like synthesizer stuff should definitely check him out. Like he's a crate digger. Like all the crate diggers know him, know his records, and like so it's a good tip. Yeah, that was from Ralf Lundsten to Swedish House Mafia. Me and Jon Talabot we're doing songs now. We have 8 or 9 songs that we need to have ready now in the middle of October, because that's when we have booked the studio in Gothenburg, and we're gonna mix the tracks, so they have to be ready by then. So he comes actually 2 weeks from now. He's gonna be in Stockholm with me, and we're gonna finish the tracks, and then the weekend after, and then it goes away, and then the weekend after that we're gonna meet in Gothenburg, and then we have to finish the tracks. So hopefully there will be like 8 or 9 good Axel Boman tracks. Yeah. And me and Jon Talabot, we've known each other for quite a long time, because in Studio Barnhus, my label, I have the label together with Cornel Kovac, who's from Stockholm, and Petter Nordqvist, who used to release records for Border Community, James Holden's label. And when he had a huge hit called São Paulo in 2006. Then he was traveling the world, and he got to know Jon Talabot in Barcelona when Jon Talabot was still a resident at what's the club called again? That big club. Never mind. Jon Talabot was a resident at this club, and he got to know Petter, and Petter introduced me to Jon Talabot, and then like I released Purple Drank, and then I don't know. And then Jon Talabot asked me to produce the song for his DJ Kicks together with him. So he came to Stockholm, and we produced music, and then we were asked to play together. I don't know. It's just like one thing led to the other, and then we came up. We thought we were only gonna play once. That's why we took this ridiculous Talaboman name, which is really now we have to just live with it. You know, it's not a great name, but maybe it is. It is a great name. Sorry, it's a fantastic name. I don't want anybody to think anything else. So yeah, that's where we are now.